Class 12 students, yes, good morning everyone. Now see, today I'll be doing queue. So you must be knowing what is a queue. I have already started data structure. I have already explained about the particular stack, and now the turn comes for the queue. So what is a queue? Like you have heard the word queue because like whenever you go out and if you want to go anywhere, okay, suppose for example to buy the film tickets, okay, so what you do, you stand in a queue, right? Okay, and what happens is that, so whoever goes first to buy the particular ticket, he or she comes out first. So this queue structure, you see, is an ordered list. So you can already find out that this particular queue is an ordered list, and it is you can find an ordered list of elements, that is the FIFO. It follows the FIFO pattern. So FIFO means first in, first out. So that means whoever goes first, suppose this is the starting position, and whoever goes first will be coming out. First in, F5, first in and first out. Now comes to this point. A queue is open at both ends. Yeah. So the queue is open at both ends. One end is always used to insert data, and which is called the end queue. So one end always is used to insert data, that means the data will be going in, fine, and the other is used to remove data, that is a dequeue. So I have already told, like in a queue, whoever goes first, okay, suppose I want to go to buy a ticket from the counter, I go and I have a queue. So when I am going to buy something, to buy the ticket, so what happens, that particular ticket, once I get it, I'll be going out. So first in and first out. So I'm going out. Yeah, I'm going out. Now, so over here you will find that you must be knowing the algorithm. Yes, algorithm. And algorithm, I hope that everyone knows. Yes. Still, I am telling it. Algorithm are the steps. Algorithm are the steps. Yes, steps to perform a particular problem. It can be any assignment. So over here, our algorithm is nothing, because I have told only the word algorithm. So if something is added, so what is added? To insert. See, to is added. To insert. Insert means you are storing the value, an element in the queue. So whenever you are adding an element in the queue, so at the first instance somebody is coming, so once it is added, the space is made. So what happens? Try to understand. So steps are there. Steps. What are the steps? Number one, step number one. So algorithm, you will, whenever you are told to do the algorithm in IC, you are told to, in the practicals you will find that you are told to write down the algorithm, and you have marks for that. So, and why? Because in any program, whatever program you do, either in Java or in Python or in C or in C++, okay, when you go and do for the engineering particular curriculum, you will be doing C++, C, there or anywhere, whenever you are doing some program, there must be an algorithm. Okay, and now see step number one, what you will do? You will check if the queue is full. Suppose the queue spaces are done. Okay, so the queue spaces are done. I have made 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Okay, fine, I make it 5. So now check if what? If it is full. It is full means whether the queue is full or not. So this is a queue. First, obviously, you have to structure out. Like I have shown in particular stack, you have to structure. Over here also same thing. You have to structure. First, you make a structure for the particular queue. So once you make the structure of a particular queue, you can see very well 0, 1, 2 like this it increases. 1, 2, 3, 4 you can see. So this is how it goes. Whenever you going for implementing in array, you know 0, it starts from 0, 0th position, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now see, so checks, so nothing is there. So that means the check is not full. So if it is full, I would have printed out overflow. So my first point is, if it is full means the elements are there. So I am just starting, I just made the structure. Now, so it is, I have given a condition, if it is full, it will tell overflow and exit, it will come out, exit. So you come out. Exit means coming out. So next, step number 3, if not full, so it is not full, you know it is empty. We have just made the structure. Increment the rear. So at the first point, the rear and the front is same. So what it happens, increment means you will increment, you will add. Increment the rear R, assign as R. Rear pointer, so there is a pointer. So pointer, it points to rear, increment the rear pointer, very important, pointer. So where it points to, pointer, to point the next empty space. So here is an empty space, so it points to this empty space. It just points out. And then what happens? So this rear takes the pointer position. Number 4, step 4, add data element to the queue. So you to the location where the rear is pointing. So the rear is pointing here in the first position, 0th position. So the data will be also added to that position. So suppose I write out 10. So 10 will be added there. So you find that 10 is added. Now 10 is added. So again if you want to insert another number, or like this is the counter. This is a counter. Now you think in another way around. So when another one joins or the another element comes, will come to the next pointer, right? So now it's added, and then so again if another element comes in, so for that reason only return loop. If the loop is not there, it will not come back. So loop is very important. The loop comes here, again checks if it is full. So if it is not full, you have space, because your structure is been made up to 5 spaces, means 5 boxes. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes, and these are the indexes. Now this is the counter. So 1 has come to the first position, means 0th position. So it's not full. So add the data element. So empty space, pointer to point the next empty space. So next empty space is this one. So in the first position, means 0 is over. Now we have come to 1. An element is added. The pointer is there. The element is added. So suppose I now take an element as 30. So 30 has come. Again like this, since return to the loop, for that reason you can enter more records, but to an extent. What is that extent? Extent is if full overflow. So if full overflow, now it comes. If full overflow exit, now it come out of the loop. So it will come out. No more records can be entered. So in this today's class, I have told you how to insert data elements in a queue. Okay? Thank you.